watching this Portugal game against France, you feel it. We're one step away. Did France play better than us? No. Did we play good against Slovenia? No. Did we play good against Georgia? No. Did we play good against Czech Republic? No. But we were in the quarterfinals, and Portugal, we felt like we could have done more, and it's sad. Sad to see. People can point fingers at Ronaldo, point fingers at Felix. The man who made the decision for Felix to do that pen, that's who is the main fault in my view, okay? I'm not going to put the blame on Ronaldo, Felix, Roberto Martinez. He is the main figure, and he has to be accountable. Roberto Martinez has to be accountable for the fact that in the last 3 games of Portugal, 0 goals scored when we have one of the best offenses ever in our lifetime. It's never happened since 1997, us not scoring in 3 games.
It's like a testament to today's football. I don't know what it is and why all these strong teams insist on playing that way.
But in the Euros, in the qualifying, okay, if it happened in the qualifying, it's qualified. But in the
Because you can make a mistake there
exactly.
and still... Yeah.
And this is where you can make mistakes, and they happened. So it's disappointment.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's sad, and we need to do better. My big positive thing on this, Marco Corella is having a phenomenal tournament. I don't care. Nuno Mendes is the best left back in the world, people. Okay, watch next season PSG. Mbappe's not gonna be there. Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Gonçalo Ramos. This Portuguese core will be there and will make the difference. Okay, trust me. And Nuno Mendes should have been the man of the match against France. He was the guy. Best penalty in the competition.
It was.
Best penalty.
It was. Right after the penalty before that was...
Jean Felix miss, yeah.
No, but who was the penalty? Was it Nico Williams? Whoever it was that roofed it, and it was unsavable. Well, yeah, but you're right. Nuno Mendes, I mean, if there is a silver lining in the tournament, it's that he is back. Because I think maybe our listeners... Our watchers don't really know, but he has not been back that long from a long-term injury. It's been a tough go of things for Nuno Mendes. It's great that he's still this young, and very clearly that he's right back on his horse, ready to go. So, yeah, you still should be excited about the things to come from Portugal. It's just what has to happen from here on out in that striker position. And I gotta blatantly ask you, what do you think that next step is? What should Roberto Martinez's next step be? Because he's still part of the conversation, and Roberto Martinez is never going to send Cristiano Ronaldo out of the team sheet, correct? Cristiano Ronaldo is going to have to be the one that says,
I'm not ready for this. Yeah, and he won't. He will not say it because Ronaldo's mentality, we know.
I know.
He's never give up.
It's getting in the way though now.
But one thing I'll say now. I've watched Ronaldo play all of my life.
Yeah.
This Euro was the worst international competition I've seen Ronaldo. And I know Ronaldo, self-reflect, he thinks that too 100%. Yeah. 1 assist, no goals, first time no goals. The way we've played has not been towards our strengths. So because of that, I do believe in the World Cup, in future competitions, Nations League, we're going to have Ronaldo not playing every single game. We'll see more of Gonçalo Ramos. People forget, Gonçalo Ramos had a tough season at PSG.
He did.
In terms of, he had problems with, he didn't play like 3 months because of vomiting. He lost like 7 kilos from like December to January, for sure.
Yeah.
So that was a phase there that people were like, where's Gonçalo Ramos? We see Colomani, we see Mbappe. But even though that was the case, per minutes, Gonçalo Ramos is in second in PSG, only behind Kylian Mbappe. So Gonçalo Ramos has the talent to one day be our striker. I believe Gonçalo Ramos can make that happen. He's got that talent. He's in the right team. They need a striker, and he will show up next season for PSG. But Ronaldo, I hope he goes to the World Cup, but I hope he doesn't start in the World Cup. And if he does start, it's because he's madly deserves it, but I don't see it happening right now. And Pep too. Last tournament of Pep for Portugal.
Saw how much it meant to him.
Yeah,
for sure.
41. Pep's the best center back I've seen Portuguese. Ricardo Carvalho, pure eloquence too, but Pep, the sheer passion, quality, talent. That's bromance with Ronaldo. Real bromance. He'll never give up because Ronaldo has been guiding him in his life. I guarantee you, nutrition, physical preparation, Pep emulates what Ronaldo does, and that's why he's still at the highest level at 41.
Yeah, and listen, don't get me wrong for what I've said about Ronaldo. It just feels as if his legacy is getting in the way of the progress that you and the talent and the player pool. Yeah, and he willingly took himself out and brought him back in, and he was very clearly a massive net positive.
Exactly.
And I don't want to say that Cristiano Ronaldo was like a ridiculously net negative to Portugal, but I feel like it's getting in the way of figuring out how Portugal is going to operate in the future.
True.
And that needs to be figured out for the World Cup.
Completely.
And this was a massive, massive opportunity. No, not for Ronaldo to not take part, but to have that type of a platoon effect, which I know is very, very tough for Ronaldo to do, considering he's been the big dog, the leader for years and years and years. And yes, that's what it comes down to. It comes down to, can Roberto Martinez actually sell that in some capacity to Ronaldo in the future? But also you need to marry that with the fact that there has been no true heir apparent to Cristiano Ronaldo. As Gonzalo Ramos, we all thought that was happening when he scored that hat trick. Yeah. But progress isn't linear.
Exactly.
Right? It doesn't go straight up. So it might still be there. I still think Portugal will go into the 2026 World Cup as a favorite, as one of the favorites. We just need to see that progress happen. And the other cap that I've told you about previously, and a lot of it's just that gut reaction, is I feel like Roberto Martinez was never going to be. He's going to wind up being a Southgate to you. And I don't want that to happen. But there's no way he's losing his job.
Tournament with Martinez.
I think if they win it, we say it over and over again. If they win it, it's in spite of Roberto Martinez. It's the strength of the player pool. You know what I mean?
But one thing I'll agree with you with this. People often put the blame of Portugal being bad in the Euros because of Roberto Martinez. Because of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not the case. Roberto Martinez is more to blame than João Félix, than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Who subbed off Vitinha early?
I know. Yeah.
Who put Francisco Conceição playing on the left when you should know he's only playing on the right at a high level?
Who gave Diogo Jota only 90 minutes of football?
Exactly. That should not be the case. And Rafael Leão subbed off early when he's got the potential to be the best player for us. So people that blame João Félix, you don't know ball.
No.
Roberto Martinez,
it's not his
now's the time. Now he's being madly judged because there are other managers that could coach us. And I'm going to say the name. It's a popular name in Portugal. Imagine Portugal being coached by Sérgio Conceição, leaving Porto, going to Portugal, coaching his son Francisco Conceição. One thing I can guarantee you, passion would be guaranteed. Work rate off ball. That man would have the courage to say, Ronaldo, this game, no.
Yeah.
This game, no. And with Roberto Martinez, I'm skeptical if he can do the same with Cristiano Ronaldo. So people, it's sad. And it's not just João Félix, Cristiano. Where was Bernardo Silva?
Right.
Where was Bruno Fernandes?
Right.
Bruno Fernandes had a terrific World Cup, but I didn't see him perform the same level in the Euros. I love these players. It saddens me that I got to say this, but it's the truth. Premier League winner Bernardo Silva 4 times in a row. With Portugal, you do not see the same. You simply do not. It's sad. Man of the match with Turkey, we play great football.
Yeah.
Did we play great football the rest of the games? We didn't play like Spain and Germany. Yeah. And it's because of Bruno, Bernardo, Cristiano, the people who should score the goals, not doing just that and not being with the same output as the Spanish, Germans, the other players. Because Fabian Ruiz is playing better than Bernardo and Bruno.
But a lot of what you're seeing there, as we talk about those that I'm calling it like negative football. It's not negative football. It's just kind of dull.
We should do more.
You see the 3 heavy favorites are the ones that we're having this conversation about, whereas Spain and Germany went into this with expectations to do well, but no explicit expectations to get incredibly far. And I feel like there you have guard is down, play more of yourself, right? And we didn't see that. We felt like more often than not, whether it was a Portuguese player, whether it was a French player, whether it was an English player, they were taking that safe way out, and we need to get out of that rut.
Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo together, stats-wise, 1 goal, 1 assist.
It's not.
These are the people who scored the goals. No. You look at Lamine Yamal, he's got 3 assists. You look at Xavi Simons, 3 assists. You see players that are having a higher output. Cody Gakpo, like he's playing so well, and he's being that reference. So I want to see a Portuguese reference in the World Cup 2026.
Make
could
it happen.
Be Vitinha, could be Rafael Leão, could be João Neves. I need to see something happen. Or João Félix picking the right club next and having an excellent career that we all think it can happen because he's got that talent.
Yes.
But it's positive. I want to end Portugal talk on a positive. Portugal, positive in Euro 2024 was to see Diogo Costa having an historic game. First goalkeeper to not suffer a goal when he goes to penalties in a game in Euros and World Cup. Chico Sessão having a goal. Nuno Mendes being one of the best left backs in the tournament. Vitinha, one of the best midfielders. Talent, value, experience. We will be better in the next competition because the youth learned from experienced players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Pep. Rui Patricio, third goalkeeper too. He's there. So we've got to learn from this because we've got a golden generation coming with us. Yeah. So yes, players like Bernardo, Bruno, hopefully they're in the team of the tournament of the World Cup, because in the Euros, for sure, that will not be the case. And for sure, I'll not be not going bold too. Okay, I'm going to keep my hair this time around, okay? Maybe if a Portuguese team wins the Champions League, maybe I'll have to have to go bold. But yes, let us know down below your thoughts about Portugal. Like this video for more content just like this. And thank you for listening until now.